edge of your mat, feet hip distance apart. All right. Ribs away from hips, belly button to spine, shoulder blades back and down, drawing tall through the crown of your head. All right, breath in to prepare, breath out, over you go. Soft chin to chest. Floppy arms, floppy head, let the weight draw you all the way over. Weight should be forward over the toes, so we don't want any bottom sticking out the back. We want to be pushing up to the ceiling and dropping the weight forwards. Hollow out through that core at the bottom. Breath in to hold, breath out to uncurl, up you come. Vertebra by vertebra. Shoulder blades back and down, growing tall through the crown of your head. And again, breath in to prepare, breath out, over you go. Soft chin, floppy arms. So really ragdoll the arms and the head. Let them drop down towards the floor. Good, hollow out through the core. Breath in to hold, breath out to uncurl, up you come. Vertebra by vertebra. Shoulder blades back and down, growing tall through the crown of your head. Over to hold, breath in to prepare, breath out, over you go. Soft chin, floppy arms, floppy head. Let that weight drop you all the way over. Hold out through the core. Good, at the bottom here, slightly bend your knees. Place your hands flat on the floor. Push the tailbone back up towards the ceiling. So hands should be flat. We should be getting a nice strong stretch all the way down the backs of the legs. Breathe it through. Don't forget about your core while you're here. Nice, deep, slow breaths. Two more breaths here. Last breath. Slightly bend your knees again, walking our hands out to our plank position. So wrist at the front edge of the mat, tap the hips up and under. We want a straight line from your heels to the crown of your head. If you can, try and stay up on the wrists. If you're really struggling with wrists, you can go to your forearms. We're going for our leg lifts. So keep the bottom flat. The right leg is coming off the floor. We're going to lift the leg without lifting the bottom. Good. We're going to tap it on the floor. We're going to lift the leg without lifting the bottom. Good. 3 to go here. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. Last one. Lift. Good. Foot back down to the floor. Hold your plank line. Don't let those knees drop. Left leg. Lift it. Point the toe. Lift the leg, not the bottom. Tap to the floor. Lift the leg, not the bottom. Good. 3 to go. Lift. Make sure that plank line is still long and strong. 2. Last one. 1. Good. Toes down. Hold your line. Nice and strong. Good. We're going to sit the bottom back. So sit the bottom back, knees almost to the floor. So we've got 90 degrees in the knees, 90 degrees in the bottom. Good. Squeeze your core. Push yourself all the way back into your plank line. Good. Drop the knees. Sit the bottom back. Hold that line. Knees are not on the floor. They're off the floor. We've got 90 degrees in the hips, 90 degrees in the knees. Good. Bring yourself forwards. We've got 1 more of those. We're going to take it back. We're going to hold it here. And we've got some little knee twists. So try not to lift the bottom up. It should still be low, knees almost on the floor. Swing the knees to one side. Swing the knees through to the other side. Good. Swing the knees through. Little twists. Make sure they're almost skimming the floor so we're not lifting that butt too high. Swing. Swing. We've got 1 more on each side. Swing to the side. Good. Last one. Swing back to the middle. Hold it here. Push forward into your plank line and hold. Last breath. Right knee to the floor. Left knee to the floor. Bottom back over your heels into your rest position. Good. Excellent. We're going to bring ourselves straight onto our sides. Line yourself up down the back edge of your mat. Good. Up to you. We're going to take our arm long. If you're uncomfortable with your neck or you need something underneath your head, you can pop a pillow underneath there. We're going for our double leg blast to start with. So feet only are coming to the front edge of the mat. So body's lined up down the back edge of the mat, feet only to the front. Excellent. Top hand, fingertips staying nice and high. So remember, for those that have done this one before, you'll laugh at me. We've got our muffin. We don't want to squish our muffin. We want to stay nice and high on the fingertips. Hollow out through the core. Stay on those fingertips. Hips are stacked. Breath in to prepare. Breath out. We're blasting both legs off the floor. Glue them together. Don't let them come apart. Lower 90%, out to blast. So they don't go back on the floor. They lower to 90%, nice and strong through your core. Blast it up. Good. On this blast up, focus hip to rib. So we're getting that oblique crunch as we bring it up. It's not just a leg lift. Hollow out through the core, blast it up. Good. Lower to 90%, out to blast. Hips stay stacked. Make sure you're not rolling back. If you feel like you're pushing too hard onto your fingers, try and get yourself a little bit more centered, nice and strong through that core. Don't roll the hips back or you're not going to get those legs and obliques working. Good, nice and strong. Don't let those legs drop if you can. Lower to 90%, out to blast. Use your breathing. Into lower, out to blast. Good. Into lower, we've got 2 to go. Out to blast. Last one, lower, out to blast. Good, we're going into our series. So lower all the way down to the floor. Hollow out through your middle. We're going to look at blasting both legs off the floor. We inhale, raise the top leg. Exhale, blast the bottom leg to the top leg and lower at 90%. Good. Out to blast. Both legs. In, raise the top. Out, raise the bottom. Good. Lower 90%. Out to blast. Both legs. Top leg, bottom leg, lower 90%. Don't take that top leg too high or the bottom leg won't make it. Blast both. In to raise the top. Out to blast the bottom. Good. Lower 90%. 2 more. Blast both. In to raise the top. Out to blast the bottom. Good. Lower 90%. Last one. Out to blast. In to raise the top. Out to blast the bottom. Good. Lower 90%. And have your breather. Excellent. We're going straight into some glutes on this side while we're here. So we're going to bend both legs forward. Really important. Keep those hips stacked still. And if you need fingertips nice and high, don't squish that muffin. All right. From here, both feet, we're going to lift off the floor. Good. Nice and strong through those tummy muscles again. Top leg only. Feet stay together. We're going to lift the leg. Good. Feet stay together. Lower the knee. Keep those feet high. Don't let them drop. Lift and lower. Good. Strong through that core still. Blast to lift. Inhale to lower. Good. Lift and lower. Strong through that core. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Use your breathing. Keep the hips stacked, strong through the tummy muscles. Ankles high, don't let them drop. Nearly there. Blast it out. Into lower. Out to blast. Into lower. We've got 3 to go here. 3. 2 more. Finish it off. Keep those feet high. Last one. Blast it out. Good. Come back down. Lower those legs. Top leg. Straighten it out. Nice and long. Last little bit here. Good. We're going to blast forward. So top leg is going to come all the way forwards in line with the body. Good. We're going to flex the foot and bring it back in line. Good. Point the toes. Lift it and bring it all the way high as you can. Flex and bring it back in line with the body. Good. Point the toe. Lift, flex, and back in line with the body. Point and lift. Good. We're going for our blast breath. So that means far as you can. Use your blast breath. Get a little bit further. Flex and return. Good. Far, further. Flex and return. So don't bounce. Take it as far as you can. Take it a little bit further. Flex and return. Use that breathing. Flex and return. Good. far further. Flex and return. Good. Hopefully those glutes are starting to burn a little bit. Flex and return. I haven't seen any frantic waving hands, so I'm assuming we're doing all right so far. Good. Far further. Good. We've got 3 to go. Far further. 2 more. Far further. Last one. Far further. Good. Top leg, we're going to bring it round and hold it at the front here. Toes turned down. So from the hip, turn it towards the floor. Straight up and down for pulses. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in line with the body. We got 1 more of those. Bring it all the way forwards. Hold. Squeeze your core. Toes down. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it off. Good work, guys. Good work. One side down. Guess what? You still got to do the other side. So let's roll ourselves over. You get a good stretch after this. I know butts are hurting. So again, line yourself up down that back edge of your mat first. Nice long body line. Feet only are coming to the front edge of your mat. Good. Hollow out through your core. Remember, we've got our muffin underneath our fingertips, so don't squish your muffin. Keep it up nice and high. Hollow out through the core. Hips are stacked on top of each other. Breath in to prepare. Breath out. Blast. Both legs off the floor. Good. Into lower 90%. Out to blast. Good. Into lower. Keep those feet glued together. Blast it out. Into lower 90%, out to blast. Feet don't hit the ground again. Keep that control. Blast it out. Good. Into lower 90%, out to blast. That's it. Strong through the core. Blast it out. Feet together. If you've squished your muffin, try and come high on those fingertips again. Try not to push too much so that you're rolling back. Into lower. Good. Blast it out. Keep those legs going. Couple more. Blast. Into lower. Last one. Blast. Good. We've got our series. We're going straight into it. So blast both legs. In to raise the top leg. Out to blast the bottom to the top. Into lower 90%. Good. Out to blast. Top. Bottom. Lower 90%. Good. Out to blast both. In to raise the top, out to blast the bottom, good, into lower 90%. Keep working through, hips stacked, raise the top, blast the bottom, into lower 90%. 2 to go, blast, raise, blast, good, lower 90%. Last one, blast, raise, blast, and releasing it off. Excellent, good work, guys. Knees are coming up towards your chest. Hips stacked still nice and strong through those tummy muscles. Feet are coming off the floor. Good, feet stay glued together. Breath in to prepare, breath out. Top leg, open the knee. Good, into lower, out to blast. Into lower, out to blast. Really important that you're keeping yourself strong through your core. Even though it's glute focus, the rest of it should be strong and stable. No abs hanging out on the mat here today, please. Blast to open. Good. Keep those feet nice and high. Don't let them drop back down to the mat. Get this glute working. Into lower. Good. Blast and lower. That's it. Good work, guys. Keep working through. Hips stacked. Don't let yourself roll backwards. Keep that lean slightly forwards. You're going to get a better burn. So it means that you might not lift that knee quite as high. Lean forward into it. That's it. 2 to go. Last one. Beautiful. Bottom leg stays where it is. Lower the feet down to the floor. Top leg, extend it long. Hips stacked again. Fingertips nice and high. Don't squish that muffin. Excellent. Point the toes. We're going to bring the leg all the way forwards. Flex the foot. Bring it back in line with the body. Point the toes. Bring it forwards. Flex. Back in line with the body. Good. Point and lift. Flex and return. Use the breathing. Blast. Into return. Make sure that core is still engaged. Hips stacked so we're not rolling around too much. Good. Let's add our blast breathing on the next one. Off we go. Far, further. Flex and return. Remember, don't bounce. Take it as far as you can. Use that breath to get you a little bit further. Back in line. Point. Far, further. Flex and back in line with the body. Good. Back in line with the body. Back in line with the body. Good. How are those glutes feeling? I always find the second side hurts so much more. We've got a couple more here. Good. Last one. We still got our pulses to finish. Good. Let's bring that leg all the way forwards. Turn the toes down. 10. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in line with the body. Have that quick breather. Bring it back all the way forwards. Toes down to finish. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good work. Excellent. Love your work. All right. Guess what? You get to stretch out glutes and everything now. Okay. Whichever leg you did first, I'm hoping it was the right. That's the one that we're going to stretch glute wide first. So bring yourself onto your knees. Straight into our pretzel stretch. So right leg forward. Foot is coming across in front of the knee. Hands down to the floor. Slide yourself back on the other leg. Remember on this one, you can always adjust it. So either bringing that foot further forwards. Make sure the hips are square though. We don't want to be twisting too far. Up to you. If you want to, you can bring yourself all the way down into your stretch. As long as you're getting a strong stretch into the butt cheek that you worked first. Because if you do the one that we just worked, it's going to be really painful. So ease yourself into it. Now, I say again, don't forget about your core. We don't want our abs hanging out on the floor again here. Should be nice and strong through your middle. Abs are always working in these classes. You get sick of me saying it. Breathe through, ease yourself into the stretch a tiny bit further if you can. So either slide that leg back a little bit further, ease yourself in. The longer you stretch for, the more the muscles will relax into it. So again, if you can, ease in that tiny bit further. We got 2 more breaths here. Last breath. Excellent. Bringing yourself back onto your knees. Changing sides. Left leg's coming forwards. Across in front of the knee. Hands down to the floor. Don't mind my cat scratching the couch. Slide yourself back on your other leg. So hips should be square. Think about engaging your core again and ease yourself into that stretch. Keep breathing through. Nice, deep, slow breaths. If you can, ease that little bit further. So either sliding that leg back if you need to, otherwise bringing the front leg forwards just a little bit more if you can. If you've forgotten about your core again, here's your reminder, belly button to spine. Nice and strong. Ease in that little bit further. You've got 2 more breaths here. Last breath. Beautiful. Easing yourself out of the stretch. Let's roll ourselves over onto our backs. All right, we're getting into abs a little bit earlier today. Add some more in. We always do abs, but extra specific abs. We're doing froggy this morning. So for those that don't know froggy, lucky you. All right, for everybody else, otherwise, what we're looking at is we're bringing our legs up. So knee out, heel in. We're squeezing our heels together and our hands are going onto our knees. All right, so heel should be in and squeezed at that angle. Okay, it's a lovely view. All right, make sure heels are squeezed and toes are turned out. As you get lazy, you'll find that the feet want to come back together. So it's really important you squeeze and turn out. Ankles should be higher than the knees at all times. So you should be able to see your toes over your knees, but drop the knees back towards the chest in your rest position. All right? Hollow out through the core. All right, let's get into this. Breath in to prepare. Breath out. We're going to push through your heels, straightening the legs out and coming up head, neck and shoulders. All right, hollow out through those tummy muscles. Breath in to prepare. Breath out. We reach a little bit further and we froggy ourselves back down again. All right, so we're just going to start off nice and slow. Breath out. Push through the heels. Up you come. Head, neck and shoulders work. Just straighten those legs out as far as you can. Hollow out through the core. Reach a little bit further. In to froggy ourselves back down again. Good. Push through the heels. Up you come. Hold and squeeze. Squeeze those heels. Straighten those legs out. Reach it further. Good. Into froggy back down again. Let's speed it up a little bit. Out. Push through the heels. Hold and squeeze. Good. Squeeze those heels, toes out. Reach further. Into froggy back down again. Out to push. Up you come. Squeeze the heels. Hold. Reach further. Good. Into froggy back down again. If your back is hurting, push through the heels. Bring the feet a little bit further to the vertical. Reach it further. In to come back down. Only if the back's sore. Push through the heels. If you need to, one hand behind the head to support the neck. Reach it further. Into froggy back down. Otherwise, keep working through. Out to push. Squeeze and hold. Long legs. Reach it further. Good. In to come back down again. We're going up to hold. Out to push. Hold it here. We're going to get these arms going. Breath in. Back of hands touch at the knees. Breath out. We circle around by our ears. Don't let your head drop. Good. Breath in. Back of hands touch. Keep the heels in, toes out. Circle around by your ears. We've got one more. Breath in. Back of hands touch. Keep yourself high in your crunch. Circle around by your ears. Good. Breath in. Froggy back down. Hands on the knees. Squeeze your heels together. Keep those toes turned out. I can see some feet together. Turn them out. Off we go. Push up. Squeeze at the top. Hollow out through your core. Arms again. Let's go. Breath in. Back of hands touch. Breath out. Circle around by your ears. Good. Breath in. Back of hands touch. Breath out. Circle around by your ears. We've got one more here. Breath in. Back of hands touch. Breath out. Circle around by the ears. Squeeze those heels together. Good. Breath in. Froggy back down again. Good. We're going to go up and try and hold in our hundreds. If you're really struggling with legs, you can take them down to the floor. Try and hold as long as you can. Take a breather if you need it. Join back in. We're going to try and hold. All right, so we're going to get up into our froggy. We're going to hover our arms. We're counting for a block of 10. We hit, guess what? We got 10 of those for 100. All right, so let's squeeze those heels together. Hands on your knees. Hollow out through your core. Breath in to prepare. Breath out, push through your heels. Up you come. Head, neck and shoulders. Hover those arms and reach them further. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap on the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap on the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap on the floor. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 on the floor. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. We got 1 to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Knees into your chest. Have your breather. Good work, guys. How are we feeling? Bit sore? Hip flexors tend to kick in by the end of those. That's absolutely normal. All right, we're going to go straight into a hammy stretch and then to get our hip flexor going as well, seeing as we have worked it. Grab your bands or your towel, whatever you've got. Wide center part of your band over your heel. We want the band over the heel, not over the toes, otherwise they come down and get you, okay? So make sure you got it over your heel. Relax through the upper body, elbows in by your side, but core is still engaged. Bolt the tailbone to the floor, breath in to prepare, breath out to draw. Right foot to right shoulder. Make sure knee and ankle line up to your right side. If your foot is out of past vertical, we're straightening out the left leg along the floor. 8 out of 10. Thanks, Bill. I'm glad you've got it organised. Bill just held up an 8 out of 10 score on the sheet on the screen in case no one saw that. But as far as intensity for your stretch, yes, you should be aiming for an 8 out of 10. Thanks, Bill. You got it covered. Keep working to draw that foot over. A little bit further if you can. Remember with your stretches. Sorry, I'm still laughing at that. Good one. I like it. All right. Keep working to draw it over a little bit further if you can. Nice, strong stretch. Keep that core engaged. Use your breathing. So again, in to hold, out to draw that leg over a tiny bit further if you can. We've done glutes and we've done a little bit of hip flexor. So if you do have a little bit of a shaky leg at the top here, totally normal. It's just your muscles going, hang on, what have you done to me? They've worked, so now we're trying to release them off a little bit. Keep working to draw just a little bit further if you can. Ease yourself into that stretch. In to hold. Out to draw a little bit further. Last few, keep working to straighten that leg out a tiny bit further. Last breath. And releasing off. Beautiful. Changing sides. Band over the left heel. Relax through that upper body. Core engaged, tailbone bolted to the floor. So we don't want to lift up that butt. Keep it locked down. Breath in to prepare. Breath out to draw. Left foot to left shoulder. Make sure knee and ankle again are lined up to that side so we don't have any legs flailing out to the side. If you're out of past vertical, straightening out the right leg. Hollow out through the core. Keep working to draw that leg over a tiny bit further if you can. Nice, deep, slow breaths. In to hold. Out to draw. Work to straighten that leg out a little bit more if you can. Push the foot up towards the ceiling. Stretch should be mostly behind the knee, heading up towards the bottom. If you're getting too much calf muscle, relax the foot. That's also why we do it over the heel rather than over the toes. It pulls the toes back and gets that calf going as well. If you've forgotten about your core, here's your reminder. Belly button to spine. Get those abs going. 2 more breaths. Draw that leg a tiny bit further if you can. Last breath. And releasing off. Excellent, good work, guys. All right, we've got another little ab one while we're here. So while we're on our backs, we'll make the most of it. All right, so tailbone's still bolted to the floor. We're going to bring our heels in towards our bottom. So we want to bring them in nice and close, that if you pop your head up, you should be able to feel touch your ankles. Hopefully, yep. Cool, so we're going into our twist, so we're getting this second round of abs. Both hands, we're going to interlock in behind the head, elbows out nice and wide. Really important that when you come up, elbows stay wide, not in by your head, okay? We don't want to pull the head up. We want the hands just to support the head so that the abs are still doing the work, okay? So elbows out nice and wide. We're going into our twist. So what that means is the outside hand is coming down nice and long to reach down towards the outside ankle, okay? We breath in to bring ourselves center. We breath out to take ourselves to the other side, okay? So from here as well, when you come back to the middle, it's not a drop back down to the floor. We're keeping ourselves tight in that contraction, okay? So get those abs engaged, elbows out nice and wide. Breath in to prepare, breath out, up you come. Head, neck and shoulders, crunch it up nice and high. Good, breath in to hold it here, breath out. Right hand down to the right ankle, crunch down, rib to hip, breath in to come center. Breath out, left hand, crunch rib to hip, in to come center. Reach it long. Good, so we're coming up first, then we're reaching down to the side. Hollow out through the core. Elbows stay nice and wide. Don't get into that habit of pulling the elbows in. Keep them wide. Good. Blast it down to the side, in to come center. Blast to the side, in to come center. Good. Blast, in, blast. Keep that crunch. Shoulder blades nice and high off the mat if you can. Crunch it down. We've got one more each side. Crunch. Last one. Crunch. Hold in the middle here. Good. And lowering yourself down to the floor. Good. All right. So we got the basis. We're going to add on. So we're going double time this time. All right. So get your last breathing into it. So as you come up. So just a little bit harder. So making sure elbows will stay nice and wide. All right. Ready to prepare. Breath out as you come. Head, neck, and shoulders. Elbows wide. You're ready to hold. Breath out. Up you go. Double time. Blast it out. Blast it out. Blast it out. Good. Reach and roll. Make sure you're trying to get down towards your toes. Elbows stay wide. Blast it out. Good. Blast it out. Good. Two more, reach. Good, hold the middle here and have your breather. Good work, guys. How are those abs feeling? We got one more set of those, just to make sure we can find our abs today. Coughing and laughing may or may not be a little bit sore tomorrow. All right, hands in behind your head, elbows out nice and wide. Hollow out through your core, breath in to prepare, breath out, up you come. Head, neck and shoulders, crunch it up, breath in to hold, breath out, let's go. In to come center, blast. Make sure you're focusing on that crunch down towards the ankle, as well as release to hit high. Keep those shoulder blades off the floor. Good. Two more each side. One more each side. Hold in the middle and relaxing it down. Good work, guys. Found some abs? Maybe? Everyone's just collapsed on the floor. I'm not getting anything. Hopefully that means you actually felt something. Otherwise I'd be a little bit concerned. All right. nose to knees to nose. Breath in, rolling onto the shoulders. Breath out, up you come, no feet on the floor. Back we go, roll. Keep it nice and tucked. Up you come, no feet on the floor. Keep yourself in tight. Rock it back. Rock it up. Balance at the top, no feet on the floor. All the way back. All the way up and balance. Good, 2 more. Good, balance. This one we're coming into our full teaser, so we're going to kick our legs out. So roll it back. Roll it up. Get your balance. Legs nice and long. So we're into our V-sit. Good. Hold it here. Good. Nose to knees. We've got another roll into our teaser. So as you come up, kick those legs nice and long. Get them up high. V-sit. Good. Hold. Nose to knees. Back you go. Into your V-sit. Kick your legs nice and long. Good. Last one. Roll it in. Up you come. Into your V-sit. Legs nice and long. Good. Feet down to the floor. Grab your bands. All right. Now that we're in our sitting position, we're going to sit on our band. So I'm going to do opposite to you guys so you can copy me. So you want the band coming out your right side, mostly. You're going to take your right hand. Sorry, I'm doing opposite. So your left hand, we're going to start with. I don't know what's going on this morning, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, left hand is going to come all the way across and grab hold of your band on this side. Excellent. Elbows coming in by the side. We want palm up, thumb out to take hold of the band. All right. Should be reasonably firm to start with. We're really trying to isolate through the shoulder here. Sit yourself up nice and tall, shoulders square, knees square so we're not twisting. All right. Left hand should be pretty much in line with your right leg. Okay. Sitting up nice and tall, ribs away from hips, belly button to spine. Breath in to prepare. Breath out. We're going to serve the platter. So elbow stays in. External rotation. Good. In to release, back to the middle of the body, out to blast. Now with this one, same thing. You've got control over how hard you work yourself. If you want a stronger exercise, tighten your band. Good. Out to blast. Nice and strong through the core. Sitting yourself up nice and tall. Belly button to spine. Open. Good. So we shouldn't be twisting with it. Shoulders should be square. Good. Make it tighter if you need it. We're going to start getting that burn into the shoulder. Out to blast. Good. Keep the elbow in at your side. Elbow shouldn't come away from the body. It's just the hand that goes. That's it. In to release it off. Out to blast. Keep that elbow in. Out to blast. Good. Couple more here. 3. That's 3. Yeah, my couple is 3. 2. I know what you'd be saying if you're in person. Good. We're going to take it across and hold. I'd be being picked on right now. 10 pulses. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release it off. Nice little muscle. You can activate it pretty quickly. Let's change sides. Bands coming out your left side. Take hold of the right hand across the body. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders square, hips square. Good, palm facing to the ceiling. It really is our serving the platter, okay? So we're not going to reach it away from the body. We keep it in and it's just here, okay? All right, shoulders square, hips square. Nice in line with that left leg. Breath in to prepare. Breath out to draw across. Serve your platter. In to release. Out to blast. Good. In to release. Out to blast. In to release. Looking at the time already, Penny. Am I holding you up? Yeah, I see ya. In to release. Hold right through your core. Blast it across. Looking at your heart rate, I hope. In to release. Good. Again, you can adjust that band if you need to make it a little bit tighter. If you're not starting to feel it into the shoulder already, I would suggest tightening that band a little bit because mine's burning already. Into release. Good. Out to blast. Into release. Keep yourself sitting nice and tall. Core still engaged. We've got our perfect posture. Shoulder blades backing down. As you get tired, you'll find they start to creep up. Roll them down. Lock that elbow in. Nearly there. How's that burn starting to feel in the shoulder? Starting to get it or not? Yes? A little bit? Good. I'm not getting as much frantic waving today, so I'm obviously not working you as hard enough. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Good, 2 to go. Last one. Good. Take it across and hold. 10 pulses. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it off. Good. Grab your bands out. Hello, burn. Stretch out those shoulders. So from here, open all the way behind. Stretch out those shoulders. Good. All the way forwards and over. Good. Open the chest. Good. All the way back. We got one more of those. Good. All the way over. Excellent. Bands out to the side. Bring yourself over onto all fours. Good. We've got a little bit of tilt and tuck to even ourselves out. So breath in. Tilt your tailbone all the way to the ceiling. Breath out. Tuck the tailbone all the way under. Push your shoulders up towards the ceiling. Breath in. Tilt the tailbone to the ceiling. Breath out. Tuck the tailbone all the way under. Hollow out through that core. Into tilt. Breath out to tuck. Good. Breath in to tilt. Breath out to tuck. 2 more. Into tilt. Out to tuck. Last one. Into tilt. Breath out to tuck. Bring ourselves back to our neutral spine. Wrist out in front of your shoulders. Let's check these shoulders out. Extend your right leg. Extend your left leg into your plank position. Last little bit, guys. Hold your line. Squeeze your core. Breathe through. Make sure you've got that straight line from your heels to the crown of your head. Two more breaths. Beautiful. Pause the bottom, straight up into the air. Push back through your heels. Tailbone is the highest point. Drop the chest down towards the floor. No swaying bottom, so keep the weight even through both feet. Walking your hand back in towards your toes. Floppy hands, floppy head at the bottom. Breath in to hold. Breath out to uncurl. Up you come. Vertebra by vertebra. Shoulder blades back and down. Growing tall through the crown of your head. And again, breath in to prepare. Breath out, over you go. Soft chin. Let that weight drop you all the way forwards. Floppy arms, floppy head. Both hands interlocking in behind the knees. Good, we're pushing forward through the shoulders. So we should be able to get a stretch in between those shoulder blades. Keep that core engaged, the weight should still be forward over the toes. Just allowing those shoulder blades to separate, push forwards. 2 more breaths. Good, flopping the hands back down to the floor. Breath in to hold. Breath out to uncurl, up you come, vertebra by vertebra. Shoulder blades back and down, growing tall through the crown of your head. We've got 2 big breaths to finish us off. Breath in all the way to the ceiling. Breath out all the way down. Last one, all the way to the ceiling. All the way down. Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks,
We'll another class.